Hello once again, everyone. Welcome back. It's Joe from Feel Like Craps. I do feel like craps this evening. I hope you do too. Roll them out, day number 2 for the inside pump and collect strategy is ready. And without further ado, we are going to get right into it. $100 initial bet across the top. 4, 5, 9, and 10. $25 each. Green chip level bets. We're not worrying about the pass or the don't pass. 20 minutes on the clock. That's not a good number. There we go. The stars of our show are here. When we're ready. Dice are out. Let's get rolling. 3-2 Fever 5. First point of the day will be a 5. We're not really worried so much about the point, but we will keep track of it. $35 win because we are working every roll we work. So, and on a 4 or 5 hit, we go to the 6. If a 9 or 10 hit, we put the money on the 8. $30 is all we need, so we get a little reward, so to speak. Just $30 is needed for a proper bet on the 6, a proper place bet. So that's how that goes. Dice are out. Here we go. Hard 6 will hit it. That $30 is going to pay $35. And when we hit it, we take it down. So everything gets to come back to the rack. Dice are out. There's a 5-4 Nina Niner. Again, same deal. $35 win. We take 30, and now it's going to go on the 8 because the 9 hit. The 5 goes back to the rack. Dice are out. Here we go. That's a 6-8. Easy 8. We'll get 30. We'll get another 35, and because it's on our pump and collect, we pumped it up. So didn't really pump it up, but we hit it, so we get to collect everything. And so far, so good. Dice are out. That's a 3-2-5. Our shooter got the point. Everything resets. We don't have to worry about a pass or a don't pass bet to pay, unfortunately. But the 5 hits, so everything goes to the 6. We are still working. Again, we work every roll. Dice are out. And that's part of the dangers of the game. 5-2, a come out 7 will kill everything on this. We don't have anything on the front line. That's a front line winner. However, all the other ones get killed by a come out 7. They'll get killed by a 7 at any time, but it is what it is. We got to do another 100 across. Still working. Dice are out. There's a 5-4 Nina. Nina Niner, wine and diner. Once again, $35. And with the 8, we'll go 30 there. That goes back to the rack. And here we go. Dice are out. Hard 8. Bert and Ernie, the square pair. We're going to get 35, and we'll get to take everything down. Not really having a chance to pump the 6 or 8 up too much. What would happen here, and I'm sure we'll get to it, but if we don't hit the 6 and 8, but these numbers keep hitting, we just keep pumping the 6 up until we hit it or until the dice gods say you're not allowed to. We all know what happens, what number happens when that occurs. But that being said, we'll continue on. Dice are out. 6-4, an easy 10. That's Big Ben, our best friend, number 10. Bear with me 1 second here. We're going to go, what I'm going to do, because we're going to have to worry about VIGs. So we'll do 20. I'll change 20 in for the casino and get 20 white chips. Put them right there. This all goes back to Joe Casino because we hit the 10 and we've got a $25 bet. So we owe the casino $1. And they'll pay us true odds on that, 2-1, as opposed to 9-5, which would be a normal place bet. Anything over $20 or over on the 4 and 10, Joe Casino will auto buy it for us. We don't need to request that the dealer buy it for us. If it was under 20, we would have to request a buy, and where is he? Then they would put a buy lanyard on our bet. But we don't need that here because it's over 20. 20 or over. With $50 for the win, we're going to go on the 8. Now, this is not a proper bet because we have to be in a multiple of 6. So, in short, every green gets a red. So, up to a $60 place bet on the 8. Thanks, courtesy of number 10 there, Big Ben. Dice are out, and we're going to get told that we don't get anything more. Joe Casino gets everything. 5-2, you're all through. The dice gods giveth with one hand and taketh away with the other. Reset, re-rack, dice are out. Here we go. 2, 1, 3. Craps on the come out. Use the do's to pay the don'ts. Well, we don't have anything on those. Dice are out. 4, 1, fever. New points of 5. And we'll get our $35. Put 30 on the 6. Send 5 back to the rack. And we're off to the races. Dice are out. And we're going to hit the 6. 5, 1, 6. That's the mixer. That'll be a $35 winner. And we'll take the place bet down because we hit it. Dice are out. 6, 5, yo, 11. One less dot would get us a lot here. Dice are out. 4, 2, 6. We don't have anything on the 6 right now, so that's an easy 6. Dice are out. 5, 3, 8. Again, we're inside, but we don't have anything on the inside numbers. We need the outside ones to roll first. There's a 5 for Nina. That'll be 35. Nina Niner, Wine and Diner. $30 goes to the 8. We'll take 5 back to the rack. And here we go. Dice are out. Back to back, 5, 4, 9. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to pump that 8 up. So we win again. We're going to get 50. And we're going to have to do, that'll be a $60 bet. We'll take 5 back. That's a $60 8 now. Dice are out. And there it is. There's a hard 8. Bert and Ernie, they're going to come through for us here. That's a $60 8. It's going to pay $70. We'll trade in a nickel and get 75. Love it when a plan comes together. There we go. And we're back on the shot here. Dice are out. Oh, and we're off the table. Wouldn't be a video without at least one off the table roll. We'll try again. Dice are out. That's a hard 4, the ballerina roll, 2-2. We're going to owe the casino a buck. Auto buy on that 4 will give us 50. And that's going to go straight to the 6. We're going to need to, every green's going to need a red, so off that goes. Dice are out. And a 6-1, you're all done. Son. Everything goes back to the casino on a 6-1. Or a 7 of any type. We'll reload. New shooter. Dice are out. Craps 3. Craps. That's a frontline loser on the come out. That's a frontline winner on the come out. But not for us. We're on the place bet, so the casino gets 100 for that. We're going to ladder up. We'll go up another 25 and hope we don't regret it. Dice are out. 5, 1, 6. Point is 6. Dice are out. 6-3 Nina. That's 50. That's going to pay 70. I'm going to pay it the long way. And in addition, we're going to come back down. We laddered up for one hit. We'll bring everything back, and this is going to give us a $60 8. We'll be happy with that. And the dice are out. That's another 5-4 Nina. Nina Niner, Wine and Diner. It's 35 this time. We'll pump up another $30 here. 5 goes back to the rack. Dice are out. Hard 8, 4 and 4, Bert and Ernie. That's a $90 8. That'll pay $105. $105 if they want to spread out, and they don't. There's 105. We get everything coming back to the rack on that one. And we're on standby mode on the 6 and 8 until we roll another box number. There's a 3-1-4 base trade, a easy way. That'll be a $1 for 50. And that goes on the point. So we're going to do 2 reds with 2 greens, a $60 bet on that 6, and we're ready. Dice are out. There it is. Point hit, 4-2-6. Don't care so much about the point, but we're going to get another $70 for that. We'll trade in a nickel and get 75 for 5. Everything can come back to the rack on that one. New point time, still working. Dice are out. 5-1, easy 6. That's the mixer. Our point will be a 6. And the dice are out. And that's not going to count. Green die did not hit the bumper. The dice must hit the bumper in order to count. Try it again, shooter. That's better. 3-3, hard 6. Our shooter buckshot at the point. Got it right after he rolled it. Dice are out. 2-1-3, craps. That's going to kill the front line. That's a front line killer. But we don't have to worry about the front line. 5-4, Nina 9. That's a 45. That's a Jesse James roll. Jesse James got killed by the 45. $30 front and center on that 8. And we're ready. Dice are out. Hard 6. That's the wrong number. We need the other sister number. That's a hard 6, though. It's the V roll. Dice are out. And our fun is done, son. 6-1-7. Puck resets. Everything goes back to Joe Casino, and we put another 100 up. We're definitely looking good, so no need to ladder. At least not at this point. Dice are out. Easy 4, ace trade, a easy way. Our points of 4. We owe the casino a vig, and they're going to pay us 50. And we got to get our 2 red chips out here. $60 6. Dice are out. 3-2 fever. $35, and we'll go up another 30 on that 6 and send 5 back to the rack. We're ready. Dice are out. And, well, so much for that. That's a 4-tray line away. Don'ts to pay. We ain't got no don'ts. We get to go with another 100 across, and dice are out. 6-5 yo, pay the line. Front line winner. 6-5 yo, 11 on the come out. 6-3-9, point is a 9. That's a $35 winner, and we'll start again. $30 on that 8, 5 back to the rack. And we're off to the races. 3-2 Fever. That's another 35, which is going to go to the 6 now. Got 30 on that. We'll take the other 5 back, and the dice are out. Hard 6. Wait, we'll take it. A win's a win. 35. That's going to pay 35, that is. All comes back to the rack. We got a stack of 100 here, so I'm going to color that up right now. We'll take that there, do a little rack rearrangement, and continue on. Dice are out. That's a back-to-back mixer, 5-1-6. And a hard 8. Hey, we'll take it. It's not pumped up too much, but hey, $35 is better than 0, and it's definitely better than losing 100. So we'll take it for sure. Everything goes back to the rack, and we wait patiently for the shooter to see what his next roll is. It is a craps 3. Good for the field, but not good for us. 2-1-3 craps. There's a horn parlayer's dream. We just got another horn number. Craps 2, Snake Eyes. Back to back, Craps 2, Snake Eyes. Cash out right now, horn parlayers. Dice are out. Hard 4 to Ballerina. That's 3 consecutive hard ways. 2 of them were Snake Eye numbers. Or craps numbers, rather. They were both the Snake Eyes, the pair of 1s. That's going to be $1 for 50, and you know what we do. We got to get our 2 red chips out. Dice are out. That's a back-to-back 3-1-4. That was a hard 4 first. Now we got an easy 4. That's going to be $1 for 50, and we got a nice-looking bet on this 6. Dice are out. There it is, 4-2, easy 6. What do we got here? There's 100, 120. I believe that pays 140, but I want to just double check here. We got 120. That's 20 units. Yep, it's going to be $140. So, we'll pay it out the other way. 125. We'll trade in a quarter and get one. We'll trade in 10 rather from our bank. Thank you. $10 will get us 150. We got some black chips in the rack. That's what we like. This I can color up as well. So we'll color that up. Send it back. We'll color this up too. That's 25. Just for the camera so you see it. Because I think we are nearing the end here. Yep. We're close to our last shooter if we're not there. So let's see. Continuing on, dice are out. 6-5, yo. That's a yo 11. We need a box number. Hard 8, 4-4. That's Bert and Ernie again. They're a couple rolls too early. 4-2-6 inside numbers. That 6 came to easy way. It came to easy way again. They're laying some lumber with those 2x4s. Dice are out. 3-2 Fever. There's 35 for our trouble. That's going to be 30 on the 6. We'll send that back to the rack. The other red chip, dice are out. And the dice say enough is enough. As do we. We're right just about at the 20-minute mark. So we'll send this back to the casino and count up. 200. Actually, you know what? This is 500. So if I take 100 out of that, there's our $400 starting bankroll. The rest is profit. What's this? This is 100. So we'll color that up. Ooh, excuse me. And what do we got here? Our VIG coverage. We're going to color those two up. By the way, Color Up, another great YouTube channel to check out, folks, if you haven't already. Some really good content and some educational stuff to get you familiarized with craps. He's got a very good introduction to craps video. Jeremy from Color Up does. I believe he did it with one of his children. Taught him how to play craps. Of course, the child was of age, so before we get that thrown at us. Here's our profit. We're going to color this up. That's 100. We've got $414 in profit. So 2 profitable rolls off of this particular one strategy. The dice gods have been fairly kind so far, but we will see what happens as we continue to roll them out. Till the next time, folks. That needs to be reset. Remember, when we go to the casino, we never bet with money that we cannot afford to lose. And until the next time, this is Joe from Feel Like Craps. I always feel like craps. I hope that you do too. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be well, stay safe, and every trip to the casino and the craps table, we hope those dice gods are forever in your favor.